Hello and welcome to another daily price prediction on Bitcoin and Ethereum and USDT if we also get the time to, where I'm going to be looking at what I think Bitcoin's going to be doing, where it's going to be heading. So I'm just going to do it really briefly for you. I'm going to give you the answer straight away now. I'm waiting for Bitcoin at around this area to go short, and I'm going to be waiting. I'm going to be waiting for Bitcoin at around this area to go long. Okay, so let me go into detail of why I think this. Okay, I'm going to also turn on our indicators just to make it a lot easier for us. You do have access to these completely for free. Okay, there's always going to be the link in the descriptions box. That's going to take you to our Telegram. You can send a message to our support team and they will tell you exactly how you can put them on your trading view. It's not hard, it's not complex, it's not difficult. Okay, it's useful and they are easy. I'm going to turn on the signals and order blocks to see the order blocks. I've got my smart oscillator turned on, and I'm also going to turn on the smart trend. I am additionally going to go on the 4-hourly time frame. And look, so exactly there at this bottom, I just decided to go long. Bitcoin did not move how I wanted it to move. It did not give me the reaction that I was waiting to get. So I sold my position. Okay, I'm no longer in Bitcoin. And like I said to you, I'm going to be waiting for Bitcoin a bit more up, exactly at this price area. Why? We've got a strong fair value gap. I've got the purple smart trend. Purple means you need to prioritize short positions. It's following along behind very nicely. And also I have got the 0.618 level, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so what does my trade look like? It's going to be something similar to this. So usually when I trade Bitcoin and Ethereum, my stop loss goes up to 2%. Okay, that's as much as I usually allow on my stop loss. Maybe if I'm waiting for some higher volatility, I might go up to 2.5, and that's a push. Okay, I usually go with just 2%. In this case, with this specific trade, I'm already covering the 0.5, a 4-hour fair value gap, and the 0.618 level, and my stop loss is 1.8%. Okay, that's quite a good one. I'm going to be taking 50% of my profits, testing the recent lows, and then I'll leave the rest a bit longer, up until around there, between 71 and 70,000. Okay, that's going to be my take profit area, and I'm going to show you in just a second a place where I'm going to be looking for a long. Okay, so that's what my trade is going to look like. Another reason of why this area, let me go on the 8-hourly time frame and look. This gray line is an exponential moving average. It's coming along very nicely within this whole conjunction, within this whole box. Okay, this box looks like a high reaction zone. Now, that's not it. Okay, that's not it. Let me show you as well what happens if we go to the 2-hourly time frame. We have got a 2-hour order block sitting exactly inside the golden pocket. So just to summarize for you, okay, 4-hourly smart trend, 8-hourly exponential moving average, 4-hour fair value gap, 2-hour fair value gap, golden pocket of this whole impulsive phase down, and order block. If that's not a high probability trade, I do not know what is. Okay, this is going to be a high probability trade. We're not going to win 100% of the trades, but this is a trade that has a bunch of stuff going on exactly on this price area between 75,500 and 76,000. Okay, this is going to be where I'm going to be looking. And the best thing is that they're not all super spread out. Like I told you, a short position even a little bit earlier, okay, let's say you don't want to miss out, you go a little bit earlier with a 2% stop loss, you cover every single thing. Okay, so that's quite a good trade. 50% profit when you test the recent lows and then leave the rest on to run up until around there. That's my personal, that's what my trade is going to be. Okay, so that's for my short. If, and that's a big if, we do get that move up. If we don't, we just come crashing down. Cool, fine, don't really care. Fibonacci retracement on this whole impulsive phase up. Okay, look at the 0.618 level. It's just below these liquidity points that look quite interesting. Okay, is there anything else? Absolutely. Fixed range volume profile, on we go. There we go. Look, this is quite a good thing for us to see. So this yellow line is the point of control. That's where there's going to be the most transactional volume. The second biggest volume cluster is this one, isn't it? That's where the second most amount of volume is. Where does this land? This lands exactly on the 0.618 level. It also lands very nicely where we have these liquidity points. Okay, is there anything else, Jay? Is there anything else around that area? Yes, of course there is. We have got an 8-hour order block, a 4-hour fair value gap, and the smart trend, which is green. Okay, so that's on the 8-hourly time frame. So if it's green, we need to look for long positions, but this is based on different time frames. Okay, so if it's green on the 8-hourly time frame, that means that on the 8-hourly time frame, this is going to be a good place for us to look for a long. It's not because it tells you on the 8-hourly that it's green that you can go on the 1-hourly and go long. No, that's not how things work. 8-hourly is green, you can take an 8-hourly trade long. The 2-hourly is, what is it? Well, purple. That means you need to look for short positions on the 2-hourly time frame. Okay, so having said that, I think I've just given you exactly what my trade setup is gonna be like. Something like this. Okay, that's what I'm gonna be looking like. Well, that's what I'm gonna be looking for, not like. And my take profit, I'll tell you, I'll mention to you when we cross that bridge, when the price comes crashing down. You will have to watch my most recent video and see where I'm going to be placing my stop loss and my take profit. Cool. Really quickly, let's move on. We're not going to be leaving any gaps, okay, any CME futures gaps. We've left quite a big one there, which we tested up. Yes, we didn't even break it, we didn't go in it, nothing. I think it's quite far off now. Like the price of Bitcoin would have to pump a 6%. I don't really see it very doable. I don't think the price of Bitcoin can pump that much. I think that's going to be left out, unfortunately. Okay, but I'm just having a look now. We have also got a gap right there. So potentially this could be, actually just looking at this now, this could be an interesting place as well. It's a bit lower. It's at 69,700 and 70,050. That's looking a bit too low for me. Okay, I don't think the price of Bitcoin is going to ignore all of these order blocks and the 0.618 level, clear it, and then go back up. Okay, I do think we might get a reaction, move up, and then on the move up, get that move down, potentially. Okay, potentially, but I'm not a wizard. I just wanted to show you we're not actually going to be creating any gaps, any CME futures gaps, because there has been no movement. Okay, unless Mr. Trump decides to make a tweet in the next following hours. Looking at Ethereum, it's a very similar thing. I closed my position. We didn't get the reaction that I wanted. Let me go on the 4-hourly time frame. That's a bit better. So we also got that divergence. We did get a bit more of a move up, which is normal. Okay, we got a 3.8% move, which is all right. Okay, but not the ideal move. Okay, I do think we could be going below these recent levels, okay, which we haven't cleared yet, and also potentially hitting this 50% point of this order block potentially. Okay, again, I'm not a wizard. I can't tell you this is going to happen 100% of the times. I wish. Okay, next we're going to have USDT. USDT is very clearly doing an uptrend. Okay, if you don't know how to read this, what this does, USDT goes up, crypto goes down. Simple. Okay, so that's it. You don't need to think much. USDT is going up, crypto is going down. USDT is making highs, lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, high low, high low. This is a really good place. This is a high reaction zone. If we look at this, okay, look, this, if I'm not wrong, that's a 0.5. Yeah, okay. I would have potentially waited for the price of this asset of USDT to come a bit more down. Why? Because that would be testing these levels, okay, which we had a bit of resistance. It's the 0.618, and we've also got a 4-hourly gap, okay, which is why we could get a bit more room for USDT to go down, which means Bitcoin and crypto to go up, and then get that bounce back up. We are in an uptrend on USDT. It means Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP and all cryptos are going to be going down. That's what I'm thinking for crypto market this coming week. Maybe potentially, if we're very lucky, a bit of a move up. If we don't get any moves up, it's just going to be to go down. If we do get that move up, it's going to be a good place for you to go. Yes, you guessed it, short. Good job. So, having said that, I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and let me know on the comment section if you've got any questions, any issues. I'm going to try my best to answer them for you. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more market readings. Bye bye.